work, so you can play.
Whew. That was a really long yawn. It's kind of chilly in here. So welcome, more gamers, to another painting vlog with Dan. So I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I may or may not have added like another 30 points to my army while you guys weren't looking. Well, as of this point, I have filmed, edited, and posted 2 17-point games, 2 25-point games, and 2 35-point games. And the 2 35-point games, they'll be up soonish. They'll probably be up, well, let's see, by the time this video goes up, soon. Probably within a couple days, within a week at least, if they already didn't go up by the time this goes up. Anywho, so yeah, so I have 35 points, but then I actually added everything else. Everything I have painted, I have around 50 points. And if I add everything I just bought recently and added on, I'll have more like 80 points. So, just briefly go over what I have. So first of all, I have my squad of long gunners, okay? You can't see that. You can see, I'm gonna put it over here in this little corner. And I'm gonna be like, poof, and they're all gonna fall and break, and I'm like, sad. But until then, okay, so I have my long gunners. I'm just not gonna do the whole squad. I have my arcane gun mages. I have my ironclad. I have my lancer, my charger, and the most recent additions. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Okay, so I got, what is this guy called? Centurion. Ooh, Centurion. He's awesome. I love him. I played him in a few fun games. I also have a defender. Ooh, so nice. And what else do I got? All right, so then my other new things, I got a squire. Awesome. And then of course the Black 13th. One of them. There's like those 3 guys. And then as for I got the unit attachment for the gun mages, and although I already talked about him, I got the UA for the long gunners. Ooh. So they're cool. I also got Arlen, Strange Ways. I said I was going to get him a while, but yeah, he's up and painted fully and awesome. That's that. And I gotta have some, oh yes. And my Warcaster, I have Striker. And I have Siege. Siege has been actually great. I like him a lot. He's a lot of fun. Because his feet turn is just so powerful. It is great. So I've been playing with this. Obviously those fleshed out squads. Recently, like semi-recently, this is what I'll be painting today. I'll probably paint like half a model, let's be honest. I wanted to try them out. And I got a few solos. First of all, I got a German Warcaster. German Warcaster mainly because I can just see him with a defender. Start off with the defender attached to him, obviously in his battle group. Then he can cast Arcane Shield on a melee jack or something that's going to be up close. And then second turn till he's dead, have 2 focus left over from upkeeping Arcane Shield. Because there's no range on an upkeep spell as far as I'm aware. You just cast it, and as long as you upkeep it, it stays there. Yeah, then you can just give 2 focus to the defender. 2 focus, you boost the hit, boost the damage. You know, sit back at your 16 range, and all is good in the world. And if you keep him semi-near your other caster, you can cast other things on the defender. Like either Explosivo or Snipe or whatever you want. And so I think German Warcaster would work well into that. Then I also got a Gun Mage Adept solo. I don't know. He's just another thing to counteract Snipe a bit. And those guys that are just like run around forests, you can run up and just see through the forest with his special attack. So just helps kill those nasty guys. So between my gun mages and my Black 13th, which are also gun mages, and my gun mage adept, so lots of gun mages to counteract stealth. They just slaughter stealth guys, because stealth guys aren't that strong, that's why they have stealth. So, most of the time. So that's good there. And then, ooh, exciting, I got a new HQ. Him. No, he's just one of the little, I don't even know what they're called. They're little gobber bot, little thing. Anyways, I got Darius. Now, he doesn't seem like he's that popular. He's a massive model. He's like the Cygnar counterpart to who was that War Machine guy? The Kador guy, and his Jack. His like has Jack boxes. He's weird. Anywho, Darius. Da-da-da. So he's cool. He's got these little half jacks. That's what they're called, and they will heal stuff and make themselves mines that can blow up, and another counteract the stealth. You just run up, and then boop, and then sure, run up to me, please. Try. I'll blow you all up. And then, of course, oh, he's sticky. Oh, he's good. Okay, Stormclad. Ooh, Stormclad. I need another big jack, so Stormclad. And then also a unit of Sword Knights. Excuse me, I'm full of gas today. At the front end. So Sword Knights, they're cheap in Cygnar, just cheap, kind of almost throwaway unit. Not throwaway, but just kind of like, you can just run them up front and they can absorb a bunch of damage. When they're in base-to-base contact with another Sword Knight, they get +2 armor, plus they have decent armor already, so they can get up, and then if you cast any kind of armor on them, I don't know if you can. But anyways, they're pretty strong, and they have precision strike, so if they hit a model, then they can automatically do 1 damage to it. So single wound, big baddies, you can take them out really easily, as long as you can hit them. And I think they can do a CMA. Oh, okay, so just give you an idea. And so I just have a unit of Sword Knights. I just bought a box of them. Eventually I'll buy the UA and the extra 4 of them to make it a 10 squad. But for now, as you can see, I have a lot to paint. So we'll get to that. But look at this. Look how many cards I have already. So many. So, collection is growing. And I'm having a blast. I should probably get painting. Do something useful. I don't want to paint the Stormclad. I don't paint a Jack. Jack's nice and easy. Nice and straightforward. I've painted other Jacks. So I'll grab, say, this. Kind of like a Defender chassis. Slightly different. Oh well. Here he is. Need some red. But yeah, so I've been playing lots of Warhammer. That too, but also War Machine. Yeah, every Wednesday night, it's kind of like War Machine night. Lots of players almost always. You get a few games in. I really love the 35-point level. I played 1 game at 50 points. It was just a bit too big, maybe just because I'm newer and I still have a lot to learn of all the crap to do. But I really like 35 points. It just seems like a nice game. It's semi-quick. If you're silly, your caster gets assassinated really quick, which happened. I was playing Legion, which I'm trying to get my brother into it. He looks at Legion. We were looking over the book last night, and he got all excited. So we'll have to get him into it. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful time. Why do you have a Roman numeral 7 on your head, Stormclad? Can anyone explain that to me? Please comment if you know why. 7. Maybe I should just read the fluff. I don't know. All right, so comments. Got a couple pages here. Codain. You don't need to rip anything off. Privateer Press sells spare pieces of different parts for a relatively small price, no less. No need to magnetize them. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your beard.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Were you gonna videotape the rejects?
No.
You have a camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you making the vlog video?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was about to start. My brush hasn't touched my model yet.
Really? So you're like just about to start. You haven't started yet?
Yeah, I've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was explaining my army what I had. Because
Awesome.
I expanded like 10 models without telling anybody, and I didn't tell them on the vlog. So I was catching them up.
Oh, I see.
Because I've been going crazy painting models.
You think I should whip out my cricks?
Oh, cricks. I don't know. What do you guys say? They totally just said yes. They totally
Yeah, I kind
did.
of heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, ooh,
That's
it like,
crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
I was
okay.
crying aloud. Yeah. I think it actually cracked the LCD screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. So. All right, I'm gonna.
Okay. So Dave will be back, or do something. All right, so back to Codane's comment. I'll have to look into that and maybe buy some parts. Although, what do you mean no need to magnetize? Because it's like the bodies, right? You get all the parts with the models. So, I don't know. I don't know why, but when you start painting and you're like, you focus, your brain turns off to everything else. But you can like half pay attention. Like if you've already seen a movie or someone else is watching TV, it's easy to do that. You can just do that, it's fine. Painting is hard. Dave! Oh,
Look what I got in the mail.
you got a box
Yeah.
and a grapefruit.
Oh yeah, that's my snack.
Okay,
What? I got a question for you.
sure.
What the heck is Ask the Wargamer?
Ask the Wargamer?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Is that like a business?
I've never heard of it.
Maybe it's like some sort of call-in talk show. Radio show?
Sounds more like a radio show.
Is it a radio show?
I don't listen to radio, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't listen to radio either.
No.
Yeah.
I really don't listen to music.
Podcast?
Podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, this package was...
Jonas.
Jonas? Jonas. Isn't that a guy in the Bible?
Yeah.
Or is that Jonah?
Oh. Or is Jonas like the one that's like a vegetable?
I thought it was a whale.
No, but like there's like Veggie Tales.
Oh, yeah. I should know that because my daughter watches it.
I've never seen it before. I just looked at it, I was like, that's ridiculous. But I'm sure it's great for little kids.
Yeah.
It's like when you go back and like you watch those old TV shows that you loved, like Dragon Ball Z or and you watch it, you can't stand it because it's just so terrible. And you're like, how did I ever like this? But it was great when you were a kid.
Yeah.
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 Now you just go back and watch Dragon Ball Z and they're all just going there like, "Ah!" 20 minutes, "Ah, power level." And you're like, what?
You know what's funny?
What?
Dragon Ball Z, they copy Care Bears.
Care Bears?
Yeah, because they got their powers that come out of their chest. It's the same thing.
They don't,
And they like combine their powers together?
no, they use their hands.
Is it with their hands? I
Yeah.
thought it was like
The chest? They have
an icon on their chest, and it's like
That's just Iron Man.
oh, it's him too. Yeah.
Avengers? Have you seen it yet?
I saw it.
Oh.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was way good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open this up.
Where?
I don't know, maybe in my office.
But you can't do that to me.
Huh?
I want to see.
Well, no. Grapefruit?
What am I supposed to do, guys? Come on. He's gone. Well, back to painting at least. No more interruptions, maybe. But this is what happens when you only have one club with 3 wargamers making videos all day. All right, guys, I painted a sliver of red. We're almost 15 minutes in. We're doing well, actually, compared to some of my other videos. I'm excited. Red bug. All right. KWG Sebi. You're the only other person I've seen / met that is able to crack your knuckles like that. Like what? Like when I go, just like, Oh, there you go. There's one. Or like when you go like this and they crack. Or like my wrists. I can do that all day. It's really unhealthy. Or my neck. Or my ears. That's really all I can do on command. Maybe my ankle's a bit. No, not really. I don't know. What were you talking about? I don't know. This guy Ducky. Hey Dan. My name is Dan. I did not know the meaning. I did know the meaning. It's an awesome name. Yes, it is. Also, are you going to paint some orcs after you're done with the Cygnar? I know you got a lot of Cygnar to do, but will the blog expand the orcs someday? Honestly, it's gonna be up to you guys. Tell all your friends about the vlog and make all of them watch it. Coerce them into it. Hold them down. Make them click over and over and over again. Because depending on the view count, right? I mean, if it's worth the time and money for Miniwargaming, no. The painting blogs will continue, but whether they will extend over into my orcs, probably not at this point. Maybe it will. I just have lots of Cygnar to paint always, so I'll do that. And I want War Machine to get bigger and bigger because War Machines are really fun. And so that's partially why I'm doing this as well. But I am starting up what you guys will see very soon. It's called Conversions of a Wogaholic. Made up that name myself. Anyways, it has to deal with just my orc conversions and other people's orc conversions, and eventually just conversions in general in 40K and or fantasy and or anything. But mostly focusing on mine and my building up. And how did that happen with that red? Red always hates me. I keep on saying it, but it's always true. That's what I get. I include red in my army. It screws me over. But yeah, so I'm painting and building lots of orc stuff. Like my Stompa I need to work on. I haven't touched in like a year. Or flash kits, or killer cans, and or looted wagons. And lots of fun things. So you guys can also follow me there, because I will be doing that on a regular basis, for sure. I burped again. What the heck? Reps01, friction-free mouse play? Dude, buy the Razer mouse bungee, overpriced, yes, but I finally made the purchase and my mouse is smooth like butter. Honestly, right now, with my little tiny mouse, it's great. It works. It's nice, it's super light, and it costs $30 compared to like $150. Or like 80, probably 80 for a really good mouse, maybe 120 ones. I've looked at them. I have. Maybe like a Boxing Day sale, like Christmas. I don't know, maybe I'll treat myself. Because I did treat myself last Christmas to a big monitor. And the Razer Black Widow keyboard and headset. Normally, the headset isn't the greatest. I mean, actually, it's super, super comfortable. I can't argue with that. It doesn't have a lot of noise, like, what's the word? Like cancellation. You know, it doesn't hold the sound like if you're right beside it. Sometimes I just keep them off out of my speakers. You can hear them quite well. But they're super comfortable otherwise. And they glow a little bit. Not that it matters for me, but they glow. And that's kind of cool. So, next step is to buy a new computer, to be honest. Because with a new computer, I can then play more computer games. Because I only have a laptop. And my laptop is like 3 or 4 years old now. It's getting older, and I can barely run StarCraft on it or anything. And I really want to play Tribes Ascend. I love Tribes. I love it so much. Although I'm not a big fan of the new arena mode. I like the original arena mode from Tribes 2. Or even Tribes Vengeance. But definitely check that game out if you like team-based first-person shooters. It's the best out there. I can say that with authority. Like if you want a good team-based game, like the potential there is insane. And guess what? NASL, this is somewhat StarCraft, but also other games too, North American Star League, professional video games. Anyways, they're going to be in Toronto in July, and I'm totally going. Yeah. It'll be super exciting. Also, all right, I'm going to throw this out there. May 23rd, I'm flying to California because I want to visit some friends. I'll be there for a week. Okay? Now, if you live between in Northern California, Citrus Heights, and Yuba City, and if you randomly are there, shoot me an email at dan@miniwargaming.com. And I don't know if I'll have time. It all depends because I haven't heard back from a lot of people. This is when I lived in California for 2 years, right? So I met a lot of people and I want to visit as many people as I can during that week. I just kind of want to go crazy and just have lots of fun. But if for some reason there's a lull one night or afternoon or morning or whatever, if any of you are available in that area, so that's like, I guess that's even Lincoln area, or even maybe in Auburn. I don't know if many people live there. Anyways, if you do know of a gaming store, give me some information, and I'll email you back if it works out. I might not bring my orcs just because I don't want to pack them all for maybe, but if you can friends bring some armies, I'll play whatever army you have, and we can have a fun game of it. I won't be bringing the camera, so, but we can still have fun. I'm really curious to know if anyone of you guys is from there. It'd be interesting, because I also have a cousin that lives in Tracy. Ocean Grave, spoke too soon. I did hear Siege. Siege is awesome. Yes, he is. Siege is great. Oh, also, one of my next models that I'm going to buy, and I'm going to paint all of them before I buy any more because otherwise it's ridiculous. Because then you just start painting, you collect too much, and then it's just too daunting to paint everything. And then you don't paint any of it. And that's what happened with my orcs for like so long. And the only thing that motivated me to paint them was to participate in the Apocalypse game that Matt holds before I was hired by Miniwargaming. I was like, I need to play that game. So I painted them all. But I didn't base them. I cheated because they were all rushed. And then because they were like mostly painted, then it was like, So that's why my orcs aren't painted nearly as well as most of my Cygnar. Because I'm actually take somewhat of my time on it, make sure a good job is done, and do it bit by bit. And let me tell you, the hobby is so much more enjoyable when you do it bit by bit. Like I'm finally at like the hobby, actual hobby part of it. Maybe like even for the first time of all the years that I've collected. You collect a little bit, you paint that, you collect a little bit more, you paint that, and if you really want to collect a lot, then you just spend a long time painting. But it's more exciting because then it's like you can justify buying more stuff after you painted it. So you motivate yourself to paint because you can reward yourself that way. So even if you have enough money or enough whatever to buy everything right now, it's kind of rough when there's like a sale, you want to buy tons of stuff. Maybe just like don't even allow yourself to build it until your other stuff is painted kind of thing. It really encourages you to get everything done. and it feels great. And it's really enjoyable. It also helps, you know, as my job, I have to have everything painted to actually use it. So, yeah. Oh, Ocean Grave again. I like your work, Dan. Do you think you'll get any more casters? Well, I explained also about Darius. Again, I really haven't seen him play too much. I heard he's way better in MK1 rules because he could regenerate broken down jacks. He can bring them back to life, basically. And this one, he just heals them. And so if you just target one down, what I've dealt with a lot is with like heavy war beasts, they can just go and slaughter heavy war jacks like nothing, unless you are buff them with like arcane shield or something. So I don't know how to. It seems like it can be taken advantage of a lot. But here's something to get excited about. Once I hit 100 points, which hopefully will be within the next couple weeks, I am going to play a multi-caster 100-point battle with Matt. Kador versus Cygnar. It's gonna be good. Mass guy. Hey Dan, thanks for reading my comment in your last vlog. It was really fun talking to you, talking to Julia. We had a really good laugh. Keep up the work in regards to Hamburg, Germany. All right, I like that. My pleasure. Sometimes you just gotta share the love. And honestly, thank you guys for watching. What?
I got something for you.